I used to watch Heidi Baker videos about Mozambique and Africa, and I just would get so excited, and I would think, I just want to go there. I want to be there. I'm going to take my family. We're going to go to harvest school this summer. This is the one we're going. And I would get so excited about it. And then I would realize, like, that's not a reality. Like, that's not going to happen for our family this year. And then I was struggled with, like, coming back into my reality at home and laundry and dinner. And, like, this is where I live, in the suburbs of Charlotte. And I really wanted that, but there was like a jealousy, almost like a disconnect from my life and a discontentment from the work here. And the Lord clearly showed me, if it weren't for me, my kids would be orphans too. So I realized that my work at home is just as holy as working with orphans in Mozambique. And anyway, for a while I didn't even watch Heidi Baker's videos because I would struggle with that. But when I finished watching this movie, the Compelled by Love movie, there were some specific things that I saw in her relationship, in her ministry, in her relationship with the Lord that I wanted. And one of those was this love for Jesus, a lover kind of love. She says stuff like, don't look at me, look at Jesus, and the way that she loves him. And I just thought, I don't have that. That's not a reality in my life. I know him as my father, as my healer, as my friend, my shepherd and guide, but I don't have that, and I really want that. And the other thing that I saw in her was a willingness to lay her life down, a willingness to walk through, even in the face of possible death. She almost died. Roland almost died, or the struggle that they had there. And I just thought also, like, I don't have that kind of willingness to lay my life down. When I was faced with those two things and desires in my heart, I prayed to the Lord about it, and I just knew that it was something that I really wanted. So I decided, even though we didn't have a home church, that I would pray and ask the Lord for a place where we could have a night of worship and encounter with his love that would birth the willingness to lay our lives down, to literally take up our cross, whether it's at home, whether it's Africa, wherever it is, to take up our cross and follow him. So this night, what we're designing is a night of worship. I have this amazing group of worship leaders that have the same desire to pour out their heart to the Lord, and just create a space for us to be able to soak, to receive his love, to be able to birth the willingness. It's not a night of chit-chat and snacks and, dressing up and looking cute, and that's great if you want to do that, but this is going to be a real pressing in to knowing his love, to receiving his willingness. Not a night of sharing our, struggles and like whatever. It's just going to be, probably that's going to happen too, but I just really want to have a space just dedicated to this specific thing. And we're calling it Pour Out. We're going to come to the Lord and pour out our hearts like water before him, and receive his love poured out for us too.